What is your issue?
Okay, to speak on that part.
Boogie, don't leave. Boogie, I love you. Boogie, come on, you're too sexy for that. Ready for season 2? Alright, we be on there. Hey, yo.
aka Steel City Amazon. You can follow me on all platforms including Cash App Steel City Amazon, y'all. And I'm here to hustle hard to get it 2 season audition.
You already know what it is, so I'm in the building.
It's your boy Cool Last Week. I'm with season 2, Hustle Hard to Get It.
It's Johnny Cash. You already know I'm here. Hustle Hard to Get It, season 2. Can I be honest with you? I'm a boss, girl.
Hustle hard to get it.
Listen, you got a serious problem on your hands, Miss Tara Jackson.
I know. I'm like,
see, I'm riding through the city with my woe. Yeah, we tuned in HotxxMagOnlineRadio. Yeah, she put that work in there, you know it shows. So who's fucking with this online radio?
Shit, so now your mother ran this thing round and she already. I pulled that and fucking told him, told the video. Show the cover stacks and told her.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and I get it up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus.
What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Terry J. Well, hi, HotxXMag Online Radio. Let's go. Let's get it. Yes, you guys, I'm super excited tonight because we got a special guest coming up live. And I hope that y'all ready because I'm ready. Now, at the beginning, when we were playing the trailers and everything, I know y'all seen that new Hustle Hard to Get It season 2 trailer, you guys. Yes, it's coming real soon. I'm super excited. Hustle Hard to Get It season 2 is on the way. We got some dope cast members. It's going to be a lit season. So if you missed season 1, you can go ahead and check that out too, actually. As of yesterday, I've started my online TV channel. So you're able to stream and watch season 1 back to back. The reunion's on there, and also the new trailer is floating in there somewhere as well. So y'all can go ahead and check that out. Okay. And then y'all can go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I really appreciate you guys. But reality TV is where it's at right now. And we are actually doing season 2. So I'm super excited. But enough about that for right now, because we've been bragging about that all week. Right now, this is about Rojo. I hope I said his name right. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully. But we're going to find out, y'all, because y'all know I'm always mispronouncing somebody's name and they got to correct me. But I'm going to get it right before the end of the show, I promise. But we got a special guest I'm super excited to bring up. I want to say huge shout out to LL Crawley. What's good? Hey, girl. Me and her been talking, chatting it up. She's super cool. So give her a huge welcome. Shout out to her. Yes. Okay. Listen, we're going to bring our special guest live because I'm interested in, finding out how he got started making music, what his goals are, his biggest influences, and just more about him because his music's dope. He got some dope pictures. I seen some of his photo shoots that are dope. You know what I'm saying? As a music artist, you got to have all of that. It's a whole package, ordeal. So for him, it seemed like he know what he's doing as a music artist. Seemed like he got a good team, and I want to hear more from him. So with y'all help, I want to welcome him to the stage. What's good? What's good?
What up? What up? What up? It's
Hi.
Rojo Inferno, your favorite rapper, worst nightmare.
Hey, see y'all. I told y'all I got it wrong. So it's Rojo.
Yeah, Rojo.
I'm sorry about that.
No, you good. A lot of people get it wrong, so I'm not worried.
Yes, welcome to
The
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 show.
fact that you even notice me is enough for me.
Hey, I heard that. And salute to y'all, for coming on to the show and supporting your girl as well. I appreciate y'all.
Mhm.
So let the people know, we know who you are now, but let the people know where you representing from.
Where am I from?
Yeah,
For all right, since we in Pittsburgh, I'm from New Kent.
period. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. That's what's up. Pittsburgh in the building. New Kid.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm
Super.
right down the block.
Literally right down the block. So, let everybody know, even though I kind of said it at the beginning, let everybody know what it is exactly that you do, that you bring into the stage today.
Well, I am a spitter. I am an MC. I'm a full blown lyricist. Like this is what I do.
Yes, yes, I love it. Now let the people know also, how long have you been doing this for? Because like I told
Okay.
them, you have a lot of talent. They're gonna hear it, but we
Okay.
gotta give them a little
So
background first.
I started I started writing when I
Mhm.
was like 14.
Wow.
I mean, I've always had like little raps, even like as low as young as like 9. But I've
Mhm.
started taking it serious and getting recorded in '09. And that's
Wow.
what this album is about. Going from the 19-year-old boy in 2019, oh no, 2009, trying to figure himself out to being a 35-year-old man in 2024 who's well on his way now. That's why
Nice.
it's called The Metamorphosis. By the
Nice.
way, Metamorphosis album out right now. All streaming
Yes.
platforms and Bandcamp. We're here.
Yes, I love it. So, before we even get to more about the project, let's back it up a little bit because you mentioned that you started when you were 14. That's pretty young,
Yeah.
And I got to ask you, because being that young, how did you know what you wanted to do? How did you first say, oh, music is something that I want to do? What inspired you?
Well, hip hop has been a part of my life ever since I was 3 years old, jumping up and down on my mom's bed to crisscross. So it's been a part of me, but how I seen myself in it, my uncle, rest his soul, Jay Strong, he had this thing called the Hip Hop Olympics. He took me there when I was a kid, and I seen my brother battle for the first time, and in him, I seen myself.
I feel you. Yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely feel that. That's what's up. So, like a battle rap, basically, you
Yeah,
said. That's
yeah.
dope. That's super dope. Now, being that you've seen that, could you see yourself currently now battle rapping?
Yes, actually, I have the skill set to battle rap. I
Mhm.
just never liked writing for battle raps.
Yeah.
A lot of this, don't let them fool you. They're not spitting off the head. They're spending months to write. And then on top of that, like normally the promoter is the one who walks away with the bag at the end of the day.
Mhm. Yeah. And
But
it's so
do I have the skill set? Absolutely.
I agree. I think you do.
I
I
did.
definitely.
Here's the thing. I did battle with No Chill once, and I did lose. Why? Because my opponent was switched out the last minute. I ain't have nothing in the clip that anyone can get. So I held that L.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. You win some, you lose some.
Of course.
That's dope though. But I'm glad that you actually brought that up because I feel like a lot of people don't realize that people who battle rap don't come off the dome with it. Some may, but not everybody.
Here's the
Because I
thing.
know
Like a
for the
lot of, I'll let you finish. My bad.
No, you're okay. I know for the longest, I used to think, oh, they're hard. Like they spitting off the top. I can never do this because they thinking off the top until I will watch some shows or like reality shows when you see the behind the scenes and you're like, wait, y'all wrote that? Oh, okay. That's cool though.
Now, there are now a lot of artists. Well, the some of the top tier artists, what they do is like rebuttals and stuff. So they'll listen to what somebody said and counter that off the top of their head, and then mix it in with their writtens. So
Interesting.
there is a little bit of the freestyle element still in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, it's still a skill set. I can only
Yeah,
imagine. That's kind of like
and then
like
you
a rapper.
Yeah, and you think about it, you have to memorize like 15 minutes worth of material for one night.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is
Like you get
crazy.
like 3 to 5 minute rounds. That's 9 to 15 minutes bars you gotta have, and you gotta have them organized and ready.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a lot of pressure.
That
So
is a lot of
even
pressure.
though it's not off the head, it's still a heavy skill set.
Yeah, for sure. Especially when, it starts to get intense where people are starting to be really disrespectful. Now, not only
Hmm.
do you have to remember everything you're supposed to remember, but you got to control your emotions at the same time.
Exactly. And one of because I pay attention to a lot of battle rap, and one of the things that one of the hosts said, always manage your downtime. Know how to handle that.
That part. That part.
Because
And
that's the part that's overlooked.
yeah. And honestly, even outside of battle rap, when it comes to even making music yourself, like, as an independent music artist, that goes for the
Hmm.
same thing. Learn how
Yeah,
to manage your time. So,
facts.
and you mentioned when we were actually talking at the beginning about your new project, which I do
Hmm.
actually want to travel back to. But let the people know, even when it came to your project, how did you use your time wisely when you were creating this project?
Basically, what I mean for me, it took a bit longer than it should have. I'm sorry, this cat is everywhere.
Oh no, you're fine. I love cats.
Okay, but yeah, basically what I did is like I would collect songs, but I get a song here or get a song there. But to break this down, my writing process, I write a verse a day.
Okay,
Why I write a verse a day? At the end of the week, you could have 2 songs
that is true.
easily, just
Mhm,
writing a verse a day. I don't overwhelm myself.
mhm.
I don't overwork it. So, and I'm always ahead of the curve too.
That's important. So when it comes to writing like a verse a day, because I don't know about y'all, but sometimes as an artist, you get writer's block, or you have so much going on in life where it can't come to you at the moment. So how do you stay focused daily to be able to write a verse?
How do I stay focused? Some like if I see myself hitting a wall, I'll either play another beat, I'll get up and start pacing, or I'll just put it down and then come back a little bit later. I may, okay, 4 bars came to me, bang, bang, bang. I can't think of, it's not that I can't think of nothing, I can't think of nothing good.
Yeah.
I can't think of nothing that fits my criteria at that moment. So I say, you know what, I'll put it down for a little bit, maybe go get something to eat, maybe drink a glass of water or something, chill for an hour, shut my brain off, and then come back.
Yeah. Yeah, and that works too. And honestly, that method works with anything that you do too. You guys, I don't know about y'all, but there's sometimes when I'm doing, I don't know, I could be hanging something up. It's getting on my nerve. I'm like, oh, I'll come back to this.
Hmm.
And then you come back to it and you ready it and you complete it and you just feel so good.
Hmm.
That's super dope. So, tell us more about this project.
Okay. So it is a 9 track project that's been, I would say, about a good 14 years in the making.
Whew.
Because,
Work.
like I said, it's called the metamorphosis. I had to become this person.
Hmm. Yeah. No, for real. And even though it's your story, and this is what
Yeah.
I find interesting about this title, because even though it's your story, sometimes people have a hard time explaining their story, especially when it comes to music. So for
Hmm.
you, how did you get to the comfort level to be able to create a project that circles around what you've been through in your growth?
Uh, hmm. I've just never really had an issue talking about my life, and I've never had an issue being in front of people. Like
Hmm.
I was one of those people, like everybody else would have stage fright. I'm rapping.
Yeah.
And the way I look at it is whether I'm rapping in front of 2 people or 20,000 people, I'm doing the same thing that I love to do. I get excited to rap. I get excited to talk about rap.
Hmm.
Like hip hop is a part of my DNA.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel that, and it's a passion. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. You got your artists who do it for fun, you got your artists who do it for clout, and then you have your artists who actually have a passion for it, and I feel like in your case, this is one of those cases where you have passion for it.
Yeah, that's the best way to never get burnt out too, is to love what you do.
Very true, because if you don't, woo.
You know how hard it is to speak to an empty room day in and day out, put
Yeah.
in thousands of dollars behind this to
Mhm.
maybe get like 5 listens. You gotta love it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You gotta be in love with what you do to speak to an empty room for
Mhm.
years.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, for people who don't know much about you yet, or your music, or your story, what's a little sneak peek of your backstory, when it came to your life that you're okay with telling? That way people can get a little insight of what to expect when they hear this new project.
Piece of my life. I mean, how do I answer that?
For real.
So, okay. I will relate this to the song Identity,
Oh.
because growing up, like, I always had like a gentle nature,
Mhm.
but as a kid, being smaller, being gentler, people took advantage of that. So after a while, I realized ain't nobody coming to help me. I created a monster.
Ooh.
And that's where identity is. That's me talking to the monster inside me, the man and the monster having a conversation.
Nice. I like that, because it's like an alter ego, basically,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Alter ego slash the god and the devil, like the
Yeah.
two
The
personalities.
angel and the demon on your shoulders. Yep.
Yeah, there we go. That's better. Exactly. Wow. So, even in rap, and that's not uncommon, because there
Mm-hmm.
are some rappers, or just people in general, who have those alter egos. But does your alter ego have a name is the question.
Rojo. You're meeting him.
Whoa. Okay, period. Nice. Now, if somebody again doesn't know you or your music, how would you describe Rojo versus the real you?
How would I describe Rojo versus the real me?
Yeah, what's the difference?
Rojo's going to say what Wesley is too nice to.
Okay. I like that. It remind me of Nicki Minaj. What she do? Roman, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. That's super dope. That's super dope. So I want to have a little fun with it now. So was there a time where Rojo had got Wesley in a lot of trouble because of who he was?
Yes.
Dope.
There's
That's so
plenty of times where Rojo got Wesley in a lot of trouble.
that is so cool. I love how, alter egos work and how you can switch back and forth. Now, I got to ask you, because being a music artist, like you said, you have to have a passion for it and you have to stay into it. So is there ever
Mm-hmm.
a time where you got stuck in Rojo to where you felt like you couldn't get out of Rojo and
No,
go back? No? Okay.
no, I've never had a moment where I have been stuck, because they're both parts of me.
I like that.
The
Okay.
two halves are whole. So we talk to each other all the time.
Period. I know that's right. So on the tape, people can expect to hear, y'all two conversating, going back and forth.
Yes.
Okay. That's gonna be super dope. So how could people actually listen to that project?
It is available on all streaming platforms, and it's available on Bandcamp right now. The link is in my Instagram bio for the Bandcamp link.
Dope. Okay, that's dope. So, based off of what you described, you got your own alter egos, you got your own style. For people, if
Hmm.
you're tuning in and you never heard of Rojo, he has his own style. But let the people know, who do you look up to in the mainstream? Who motivates you?
I'll tell you how I became who I became.
Okay.
I took DMX's energy with Papoose lyricism and molded them into me.
Oh, okay. That's a powerful duo right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. DMX is a beast, and Papoose. Oh, y'all already know. We ain't even gotta.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. So growing up, even before 14, I guess you grew up listening to those two.
Yes.
Dope, dope. Now let's say out of those two, you only could pick one. Who are you choosing?
I gotta go X.
Ooh, okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you what made you choose X over Papoose.
What made me choose X over Papoose?
Mm-hmm.
X's energy
Facts.
pierced your soul.
That it does. That it does. You will feel when he does that. It's like that growl noise. You will feel it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
you feel that in your core.
Yeah. Yeah. Even that one song when he was like, "Y'all gonna make me lose
Mm,
my mind up in here."
mm,
It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
like it's like, no, y'all for real, don't piss him off.
Yeah.
Wow, super dope, super dope. So, how about female artists? If you had to choose two, who's your top two female artists?
Hmm. I like to go with Jean Grey
Oh, okay.
and ooh, 3D Not T.
Oh, okay. Okay. Those are two. I've asked so many artists who their influences were, and I never got that before.
I figured.
Yes, that was very interesting. Like, oh, I'm loving this, you guys. That is super dope. So, I know you being an independent music artist, you're in
Yeah.
your own lane, you're
Hmm.
focused, but I know that you've heard all the chaos that's going on in the world, in the mainstream when it
Of
comes to
course.
music.
Of course. Even
Yes.
though even though I emulate DMX's sound, you're not gonna hear me say who is Barack Obama.
Oh
If
my
you remember
goodness.
that moment.
Yeah.
So yes, I do pay
Right.
attention.
Yes. So what is your intake, especially as a music artist, on the rise? I don't know about you, but at least most music artists grew up wanting to be in the mainstream, wanting to be in Hollywood. But with everything going on with Diddy and Hollywood right now, what is your intake and how do you feel or what do you feel is going to happen to Hollywood at this point?
One thing I've noticed,
Mhm,
and this ain't just with music, if you look at entertainment as a whole,
mhm.
people are getting sick of being bottom fed.
True. Very true. Very true.
Between the Drake and Kendrick,
Mhm.
people are starting to get a consciousness rise. Even when you look at something like video games and Concord failing, being a $400 million loss,
Oh yeah.
people are being sick of being bottom fed as a whole.
Yeah.
And they're starting to demand more.
Mhm. Yep. Yep. Now, do you agree with that? Especially as an artist, do you
Absolutely.
period. Yeah.
Absolutely. Because
Yes.
everybody who's been coming out now has to spit.
Yeah.
No, excuse me.
Yeah. No, I agree. And, I'm interested in this question because we're talking about more being a lyricist than just, writing club songs and everything like that. So it
Hmm.
would be wrong of me to not get your input on that Drake and Kendrick Lamar whole situation when they were dissing each other. What was your thoughts when this was going on?
My thoughts were this is one of the dopest moments in hip hop I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Because even though Drake lost, he came out firing.
He did. He did.
And here's and I said to myself, you know what? He came out firing. He earned my respect. There is no more Drake slander from me. And then 2 weeks later, Wagwan Delilah comes out.
Mhm.
2 weeks after all of that, you do this. And I'm like, okay, up, back to flaming this guy.
That is so funny. There's so many other people that felt that way too. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's so wild. And I mean, I gotta ask you, how do you feel about J. Cole?
The reason why I was upset with J. Cole, not because he's ass, but because he could have won.
Yes, I'm glad you said that. So many people don't even realize that. I'm like, J. Cole could have won this. Like, people don't
But at
understand
the
that
same time, I understand why he pulled back
for sure.
because this was ugly.
Yeah.
J. Cole is not ugly.
Mm-mm, not at all.
Cole don't do ugly, so I understand it. I don't agree with how it happened.
Yeah.
Like if you were going to do a whole apology tour, you shouldn't have dropped the record.
That's very true. That is very true. And I think that's where a lot of people raise their eyebrows because they're like, what in the world?
Like I would have preferred you not saying nothing than doing that.
Yeah, very true. Exactly. Exactly. So, when it comes to the mainstream versus your music, for instance, how would
Hmm.
you say you stand out when it comes to overall the just music industry in general?
How do I stand out?
Yeah.
Because a lot like DMX, I make my voice reach your soul.
Nice. Yes, I like that. I like that. And honestly, you guys, if you think about it, like think of the people that you guys listen to. Some of you guys like the beats, some of you guys like their style, but most of you guys like it is because they're talking to you, they're speaking to you within.
Yes.
And I'm that type of person. When I listen to music, I want to hear what you're saying. I want what you're saying for me to feel that.
Yeah.
So, I agree with you when you say that, like you speak for people to feel it because yeah, I agree with that
And
when
then
I listen to your music.
I also try to look at perspectives that weren't touched
Ooh,
or
okay.
maybe not explored that I've seen. I'm not going to say they weren't touched because there's probably songs on them topics or the way I would say it out there. I
Mhm.
personally haven't heard them.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree.
Like, for instance, Chain.
Mhm.
I haven't heard a lot of people talk on the topic of Chain the way I did.
Mhm.
What it's about, what were used to bind slaves? Chains. What are
Mhm.
people using to bind themselves? Chains. The only difference is they're shiny now.
Mhm. Yeah. See, y'all, I hope y'all hear this because like he's saying something. Okay. And I love that. Like I remember who was it? I can't even remember. For instance, growing up when you will hear people rap, for instance, Lil Wayne, for instance, he was
Hmm.
real good at making hits, but it was what he was saying in his songs. And I remember
Hmm.
growing up and I was like, yo, the way he's word playing is crazy.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, Wayne was one of the greatest, was, but he still is. But I just don't really like the new music. But his old music, man, Wayne was crazy with the words.
I mean,
Um,
he's been going crazy on some of these features though, too.
yeah, the features are yeah, he's always been good at features though.
Hmm.
He's like one of them.
Like that track with him and Corday Sunday morning or Saturday morning. That shit is
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah, I
But
like that one.
Corday spazzed on that too.
Definitely did. Definitely did. Huge shout out to AJ Throwback. What's good? What's good?
Pre-
Sorry, you guys.
Appreciate you, AJ. What's good with it?
Yes, huge shout out to Still City Amazon. I see you in the building, girl. And huge shout out again to LL Crawley.
Appreciate you, Crowley.
Yes. So let the people know, because we got a song that we're actually going to get into from you tonight called Old School. But before we get into that and vibe out, since people are coming in more and more, we're going to give it a little bit. But let the people know, what can we expect coming up from you this year going into next year? Do you have any other new projects dropping or shows?
Well, I got the concept
Mhm.
for my next album that I'm working on. I
Nice.
just want to work this one a little bit, but I'll give you what's in my head right now.
Okay.
The album's going to be called Young Prodigy Late Bloomer.
Okay.
What does that mean? I'm somebody at 14 had the skill set,
Mhm.
but didn't have the drive, didn't have the
Mm,
know-how. So now, as a 30-year-old man, I'm finally blooming and becoming that.
nice. I like that. I definitely like that because that I mean that you guys that tape can go so many different ways. Like
Exactly.
what I like about your ideas is that it's the titles or the ideas are so understandable. But what I love about it is nobody will be able to guess what's coming next because
Exactly.
yeah, and I like that. It's like the unexpected. I
And as
like
you
it.
see, all the madness has a real particular method to it.
Mm-hmm. Literally. That is dope. Oh my goodness. So have you done any collaborations this year? And if so, what's some of the artists' name that you collaborated with? What's up, K-Bay?
I have collaborated with Mickey Fax. We
Mickey.
have a video out on YouTube right now.
Mhm.
And I've been doing collaborations with local artists from my area.
Nice. Nice. How has that been?
Still K Bay? Huh?
How has that been collaborating with other artists in your area, like in Pittsburgh?
I mean, I've had good experiences.
Mhm.
Like I recently did a song with my cousin DJ that's out. It's
Mhm.
called Cavalier.
Okay.
He goes by DJ if y'all wanted to check that out.
Dope. Dope. That's super dope.
But really just really working a few things, and but I will actually let you into a single I got cooking up that's going to
Okay.
be part of this project.
Okay.
When I went to go get my album mixed, I took my dad with me because my dad is a bass player. I had him play some bass lines.
Ooh.
We're going to build beats around that, and I'm bringing my brother on, and I want to call the track Sons of New Kent.
Ooh. Okay. That sounds dope. That sounds super dope. And that's gonna be
Mhm.
dope, super having him playing live and put it into the beat. Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
Mhm.
I like that. Huge shout out to your dad. That is
Shout out to my
dope.
dad Bowman.
Yes, I love the whole family, dynamic too. When music
Exactly.
artists work with their family and their family has talent. I mean, it's just amazing to me. It's an art for real. So that's dope. So, and I agree. Yeah, I want to know that question too. LL Crawley said, "Who are the producers on your tracks?"
Okay. I have two different producers,
Mhm.
Eddie Deuce
Okay.
and one of my best friends I've been working with since '09. His name is Reno Shebang.
Okay. Huge shout out to them. Dope. So now I gotta ask you because a lot of people usually, well, no, I can't say usually. Some people do have two producers, but for the most part, they'll work with one. So why those two? What are the differences that you like about each one of them?
Well, one I grew up, not grew up with, but he was who first got me in the studio and recorded in '09.
Okay.
That he helped me and has been a part of my journey ever since I started recording.
Hmm.
And then I met Eddie in New York when I went to go do. Have you heard of the Punchline Academy in Shade 45?
Yeah. Shade 45. Yep.
Yes, I went up to New York to do this event to audition for the Punchline Academy.
Hmm.
And then when I did the audition, the host liked me so much, he introduced me to Eddie.
Okay.
So, needless to say, I landed the spot on Shade 45 as well.
Hey. Okay. That's what's up. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Yes, that's the
That's on my
experience.
Instagram too.
Dope. Wow. So you just been moving, working.
Yeah.
Wow. So I gotta ask you because you've been working again, like you said, since 14. So how has your experience been when it comes to the music scene here in Pittsburgh? What's your intake on it?
I mean, my experience with the Pittsburgh scene, I'm learning has been extremely limited
Okay.
because I haven't met, like, I've been doing open mics, but really a lot of them I did is like a group of people It's the same group of people every time. Maybe like one or two new people here, but it's just the same groups performing in front of the same groups with the same songs.
Ah, I see.
And I just kind of got bored with the scene.
Mm-hmm. So I'm guessing you started traveling at that point.
I've been traveling.
Period.
But I just started traveling more. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with Team Backpack, but I've did 2 competitions for them as well, which landed me like a Mountain Dew battle, which I'm mad never aired.
Oh, yeah. Now, for the people who are tuning in, and they never heard of a Mountain Dew battle, what is a Mountain Dew battle?
Basically, no. Mountain Dew back in 2016, they had this decision between Baja Blast and Pitch Black. And they went to the Team Backpack event, and I was Team Pitch Black, and I was battling Team Baja Blast.
Okay.
So it was for Mountain Dew.
That's dope. So did y'all get like y'all own pack of Mountain Dew?
No, we got shirts and hats.
Oh, okay. Dang. That's still dope though.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, that sounds fun, like a fun experience and everything. So was the whole competition like rapping, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, it was a rap competition.
That's dope. Yeah. See, I would love for stuff like that here in the city. Like that'd be dope.
Yeah.
Maybe give you a pop next time, but yeah. Oh my goodness. So you guys, I'm going to try to give everybody a little break. So what we're going to do, I mean, don't go nowhere. But what we're going to do,
I ain't going nowhere. I'm right here. You got my attention.
Yes. So what we're going to do is actually vibe out to your song called Old School. I'm going to let you introduce it before we play it. But yeah, feel free to introduce your song, Old School.
So the best way to introduce this song, it's a masterclass in hip hop history.
Yes. Yes. And y'all
for those who are old enough to remember, y'all going to appreciate it. For those who aren't old enough to remember, you're going to learn something.
See, when people say that, I wonder if I was old enough to remember now.
I wasn't old enough to remember. I went back and did the research.
Period. I know that's right. Let me guess. Are you a 90s baby?
89.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So maybe I definitely, if you wasn't, I wasn't for sure. But it's all about doing the research and just knowing your history at the end of the day.
Facts.
So let's get into this, y'all. Old school.
Rojo, Inferno. Come walk with me on this history lesson. For the legends. Huh? Get them they flowers, man. This all started with Herc in the merry-go-round. He grabbed the record, started to break it, started breaking it down. Had Coke La Rock on the mic, he was lacing the sound. With speakers booming through the party, they were shaking the crowd. Wow. What a time to be alive. I wish I could have seen it. I was born in 89. And around that time, it was me, myself, and I. De La Soul dropped the classic right before I have arrived. But I'm off that. Let's get back to the history. Herc, Bam, and Flash, they done made the Holy Trinity. Gave birth to the culture way before it was an industry. B-boys hit the dance floor, never skip the beat. Melly Mel, the Furious Five, then dropped the message. Respect it, cause that was a groundbreaking record. Everything going on in the hood was a reflection. We're the voice for the voiceless, and that's without a question. What more can I say? I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. What more can I say? I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. What more can I say? I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. What more can I say? I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. Run DMC taught us how to walk this way. Then Rakim hit the scene and the bars was raised. The only ones that rivaled him was G-Rap and Kane, while kids in Queens were getting ate by Roxanne Shantae. Public Enemy told us to fight the power. As a kid I heard crisscross and jump for hours. DJs had bass battles, whose system's louder? This is for the pioneers, let them get they flowers. Producers was digging in the crates to get a throwback. Broken down the science and they flipped it to a dope track. Stepping in a cypher back then you couldn't flow at. Claiming you was nice on the mic and you had to show that. Paradigm shifted from conscious to gangster rap. Ice-T got it from Schoolie D, where the gangsters at. NWA came out and you couldn't hang with that. Became the most dangerous, they really wanna hang them cats. What more can I say? I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. What more more can I say? I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. What more can I say? I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. What more can I say? I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. The 90s was ran by Tupac and Big. It was the East versus West and they popping clips. Snoop beat a murder case. Ain't just talk that shit. And Mob Deep had them shook when they dropped they hits. Just wanna show my appreciation through this jam. Y'all took the reins and broke walls like the Kool-Aid man. Everyone who came before me helped me move my hands. So I wanna thank y'all. Y'all made me who I am. What more can I say? I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. What more can I say? I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. What more can I say? I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. What more can I say? I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way.
Hey, it's lit. I like that. That song is lit, and you are so right about that. Okay, it wouldn't be anything if the old school ain't paved the way. Okay,
Exactly. Like, where would we be without them?
no,
And
for
the
real.
fact that so many people in this genre don't know the name DJ Kool Herc sickens me to my core.
Mm-hmm. That song is hard. I'm over here like, and I like it because you're speaking facts. You're letting people know, especially the younger generation. You're letting them know. Listen, yeah, y'all got all that, the sexy red and all that, but listen, if it wasn't for the old school, she wouldn't even have a way. And I like that. Yeah, true. Facts. And I like that. And you know what? It makes so much sense now. And shout out to you for actually putting that into the role. Right now, it's perfect because
Yeah.
so many people are remixing and redoing songs from back in the day.
Literally. Like, every song is a remake.
Yeah, literally. I remember when it was just here and there, every now and then, but now it's like every song. And it's a shame because the younger generation, like I have a son, he's in 11. I say he's in 11. He's 11. And when he hears the song, he's like, Mom, you hear this song? Like, this beat's hard. You don't know about this. And I'll listen to it. And I'm like, you don't even know the original song. Like,
I guess that's how our parents had to look at us, though.
that's very true. That is so true. That is very, even our grandparents, okay? Parents looked at our parents crazy.
I know.
But that's so true. And I love the song. I love how it's catchy. I feel like any age range can catch on to it and vibe out to it. It's not like you have to be older to play it.
Exactly. And I wanted to make it as universally fun as possible while also getting them gems in.
Yes. I keep hearing that word and my son's putting me deep on it. I'm trying to get it. I love it though, and I feel like years later, and this is what I think is important with music, is when you could turn a song on no matter how many years old it is, and it's still a bop. And I feel like that song is one because, like we just said, many generations have felt the same way we feel now. So moving forward, our kids' generations is going to feel this way. So that's a song that can, blow up, go international. You could play it for anywhere, for any age ranges. So shout out to you. That's dope. And that's on the
Metamorphosis.
Y'all, I'm killing these names today.
Hey, I get it. I'm sometimes kind of complex. My bad.
It's the big words for me.
I know. But I'm a wordsmith.
I love it. I like that. A wordsmith. I like that. Y'all need to go ahead and check out Rojo for real. Like, he will pick your brain a little bit, but he gonna wake you up at the same time.
That's the plan.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So what's next for Rojo? You told us that you have the projects coming up. How about shows? You got any shows booked coming up?
I'm trying to land some shows right now. I'm just like right now the album is done. I'm just working the album as much as I can.
Yeah. And that's good too. I love it. And I gotta ask you, as an artist, how do you feel about your final product when it comes to the project?
This is one of the few projects I have that I felt genuinely good about. Like, that I'm listening to, like, yo, this is a complete project.
Yeah. That's dope. I gotta go ahead and play that project. Yeah.
You got the Bandcamp link.
And do. Y'all, I'm finna be bumping that tonight. What I do is usually when people send their music, I try not to listen too much into it until the interview because I want to feel it at that moment. I'm a
Yeah.
person that I want to listen to it on the spot so I can get my true feelings
Yeah.
because
And I
I feel like,
appreciate that.
yeah, because I feel like if I listen to it before, I'm biased already.
Exactly. And it's hard to get a genuine reaction when you know what's coming.
Exactly. Exactly. So, the old school song I've been waiting. I wanted to click on it so bad because y'all like I told y'all I feel like they had the whole package between now, I don't want to get her name wrong, but LL Crawley, is she your manager?
She is part of my promotional team and my consultant team.
Gotcha. See, I didn't want to mess that up. So, part of his marketing team, when they sent me his information, I was looking through and I said, this is so professional. And I'm like, nah, I really want to listen. But I said, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't listen. So I could not wait leading up to the interview. I was excited all day. I was like, yeah, I feel like time was going slow because I was looking forward
Listen,
to it.
I've been excited since I heard about it. Believe it or not, I finished the album for this interview
Oh my gosh,
because
yeah.
I had like 2 more songs to go within
Mhm.
the past 2 weeks, and I said, you know what? I got this date coming up. Let me knock this album out so I have something to promote.
Yes. Yes, I love it. I love it. Oh, we feel special. So, can people expect some merchandise? Because you just dropped a project, so I'm sure that's on the way.
I got merch on Teespring right now.
Nice.
Let me
Oh, you
see
got
if
it
I
on?
can my bad.
Oh, that's hard. I like that. Is it like a fiery type of burning?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like that.
Rojo Inferno. I
Makes
got
sense.
yep.
Y'all, I'd be so goofy sometime. When it get past 8, I'd be like, doo-doo-doo. But that's
Let me
dope.
see if
So
I can pull up the other one because I have 2 variants.
Oh yeah, I like that one
My
too.
Molten collection because I
Nice.
gave it more of a magma feel.
Yeah, I like that. Do you make them yourself?
Uh, I had the logo done for me, and what I did is I go on Teespring and they're print on demand.
Oh, okay. Working. Yes, I like it. That's what's up. So right now, if people go on it's Teespring, they can go ahead and actually shop your merch, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, dope.
After this,
Dope.
I'll send you the link.
Please do. And actually, you guys, if you can, or if LL Crawley can, your promotion team, if you can actually comment in the comment section the link, that way people can go ahead and shop directly from the link. That'll be dope too. Yeah, because people love their clothes, and I ain't gonna lie, I love me some clothes too. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and shop too.
Okay.
Yes, you got red. Do you have a red color shirt?
Uh, nah. Right now, I have the black ones with the red logo. Then I have the gray ones with the fiery logo. I'm
Okay,
gonna be
that's
making more.
dope. Okay, but I mean the black one still got the red on it, so
Exactly.
exactly it's red. Red's my favorite color, y'all. So yes,
Mine
that's
too. Hence Rojo. It's Spanish for red.
nice. Okay,
Red Inferno.
I like that. So can you actually speak Spanish?
Not really.
Yeah, me either. I wish I
Believe it or
could.
not, a friend of mine suggested me that name,
Hmm.
and I ran with it.
Hey,
Because
why
at
not?
first I'm like, I don't know, and then it grew on me.
Yeah, yeah. It's catchy and it's different. I think that's what it is. It's different.
Exactly. And then it's so different that no matter where you Google it, you're gonna find me.
Exactly. Exactly. Yep.
And
And
that's what really made me like was the final straw that pushed it over that I'm running with this is it's so unique.
mhm.
Once you type this in any search engine, you're not gonna find no one but me.
Yeah. Yep. And that's the best part because you know how people are, you guys. You give them a task and they don't want to do a lot of work to find anything. So, you got to make
Mhm.
it as easy as possible. And I feel like the first
Exactly.
step is your name.
Exactly.
Yes, you got to come up with something that they can't forget. But that's super
And that
dope.
you don't get lost in the crowd either. And that's another thing that separates me from the crowd is my name.
Yeah. Yep. I agree. Yep. Being different definitely makes you stand out. I would tell you that. Now, because you've been doing it for a while, again, like I told y'all, it seems like he got it figured out. Him and his team, they working. What would your advice be to any other music artists upcoming that may need some advice on how to get their career started or where to go from here if
My
you're stuck.
my advice, which is I wish somebody would have told me this, before you even record a song, get all your registry work out the way.
That part. Definitely
So that
right.
way, by the time you record, by the time you start releasing music, now that's on automation.
Yeah. Yeah, no facts. I
Because
definitely agree.
I'm working backwards now, trying to get in all my registries and all that.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
my piece of advice for any up and coming artist, get your registry out the way before you touch that mic. If you're
that
going to
part.
be serious about this, 'cause that's what's
Hmm.
going to separate you
Yeah. Yeah,
and
facts.
help you get paid.
Uh-huh. That's what a lot of people don't realize. Now, if a music artist, because I know it's coming somewhere in the comments, but if a music artist wants to know, let's say a music artist don't know how to, start registering or what to do. What's your advice on that? Could you lead them in a certain direction?
I would say start with ASCAP or BMI.
Mm-hmm.
And
Agreed.
then you have Mediabase, you have SoundScan,
Mm-hmm.
and Sound Exchange. Those are what I would start with.
Yeah, I agree. Yep. Because nowadays, you guys, if you get your songs played in the clubs, if you get your songs played on podcasts, radio, that are actually monitored, even by Digital Radio Tracker and other, things, you got to still have your paperwork right. A lot of music artists think that just because you put a song out and you get radio rotation on a station that's monitored, oh, you automatically get paid. That's not how that works.
No,
Because
no, because the system don't even know it's playing.
right, exactly,
How they gonna pay you if they don't know your song is playing?
exactly. Yeah, facts. And I was just about to say that, like, how would they know your song's playing? It's all about just having the paperwork. I agree with you. Now, when
Yeah,
it
get the
comes
boring work out the way first.
that part, that way you can have fun.
Exactly.
I always compare that part to like college. When you go to college and you pick your classes, your majors, and all that, everybody wants to do the fun ones first and then struggle during senior year. But
Hmm.
no, don't do that. Get the hard ones done first and have fun at the end.
Exactly.
So I
You want
always,
to make it. You want to make it an avalanche, not a climb.
mm-hmm, yeah. And yes, I agree. Songs will get yanked too, and arts, it
Yeah,
can be sued also. Absolutely.
that's big facts.
Hmm. And you hear it nowadays with the mainstream. I believe, if I'm
And
not
then, on,
mistaken,
and then on
Ice
top of
Spice.
that,
Hmm.
it keeps people from being able to steal your music too.
Exactly.
Because if you don't have your registry, somebody hear your song, oh, I'm just gonna rewrite that.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And it's crazy because like Ice Spice, I forgot what song it was that somebody said she stole from, but she ended up having to pay like a couple $1,000, like $100-something for
Yeah,
that. And I'm like, what? That's crazy. But it's really like that, y'all. Like,
yeah,
don't get robbed before you even get there.
yeah, exactly.
Man. So, if people wanted to keep up with you, everything you got going on, check out the project, plus your upcoming project, where can they follow you out on social media?
Anywhere you type in Rojo Inferno, you're gonna find me.
Mm-hmm.
Any and everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
What,
Literally.
whichever platform you're on, type that name in. I'm gonna come up.
Yeah. Big facts. Definitely big facts. Have to be
ROJOINFERNO.
literally. Yes. And make sure y'all go ahead and check out that project for real. Run up them numbers, stream it, listen to it. Let him know what y'all thought. Because as
Yeah,
a music artist, I'm sure that they want to know what y'all think of it. Y'all feeling it? What should I
yeah.
do next? So definitely check it out. Don't be a stranger. Go ahead and follow him on social media
Please do.
and become a fan. For real.
Yeah, come join Team Rojo.
Facts. And he even got merch for y'all.
Literally, I come with T-shirts.
Literally.
Come join the club. We got shirts.
Yes. Now, I only want to hear nobody come to me and say, yeah, I'm a Rojo fan, unless you got a shirt. Prove to me that you're a Rojo fan. Grab a shirt.
Yeah, grab one of these.
What they say, buy a shirt. Let us know it's real.
Let me know it's real.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I appreciate you so much for coming live on the show. I had so much fun getting to know more about you. Hopefully in the future, once you work on your next project, maybe we can have you back on the show and talk about that.
I'd love to be back. I
Yes.
appreciate you having me. This was an honor.
Yes, definitely. It was definitely an honor having you on the show as well. I appreciate y'all support so much. You, your team, your supporters that tuned in, because at the end of the day, we're all on a mission, to make it somewhere. And we need each other at the end of the day.
Takes a village to grow.
It does. It does. And I can't wait till we all built that village and live in it too. I'm excited.
Back.
But make sure y'all follow him on social media. You already know it's your girl Tara J with HotxXMag Online Radio. Make sure y'all follow me as well. And go ahead on YouTube and check out
Follow
season
her.
2. Yes.
Check her out. Check
you.
all that out.
Yes. Check out season 2. Hustle Hard to Get It. Auditions trailer is out on YouTube. So make sure y'all follow us and check us out. And until next time, y'all, we out of here.
Check out that one.
Yeah.
Right. Peace.